at small forward. At 6'6" number 4, Brandon Rush. From Northern Australia, number 12, Andrew Bogut. From Washington State, number 11, Clay Thompson. From Michigan State, number 23, Draymond Green. And from Davidson, number 30, Stephen Curry. The head coach of your home team is Steve Kerr.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harpe. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gator, fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Amir Johnson is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Sullinger in at the 5. Crowder kicks to Sullinger. Can't get it to go. Curry was a nice D.
And really a fantastic season for Sullinger last year. Really made some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Outside Curry. Right side Green. There's the dish to Bogut. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Boston now. Double team on Thomas. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Three-pointer, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Thomas against Thompson. The shot by Sullinger, wide open, and Sullinger missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Green with a screen for Curry. They kick it out to Green. Back to Curry from 17 feet out and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here is Curry. Dishes it to Green. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Took a lot of steps forward last season with their coach, Brad Stevens. Still, though, their defense was near the middle of the road. That will need some tweaking.
Yeah, and you could say that seemed to be the limiting factor, Kevin, in how far they eventually went. Strange, given how several years ago they were an offensive juggernaut.
Now, here's Curry after Jared Sullinger's miss. Curry kicks to Green. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Celtics trail by 4.
Yeah, you know, for the Celtics in their defense, a lot of it had to do with rim protection and challenging shots. They were actually last in the league in blocks.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bradley. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
There are 4 blocks a game last season, but blocks aren't the whole story.
For both, Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Andre Iguodala, new group in for the Celtics. Linux checked in for Jared Sullinger. Narebko comes in for Johnson. Turner's checked in for Crowder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Stolen by Smart. Outside Thomas. He kicks to Urebko. Nice ball movement by Boston. They get it again. Here's Olynyk, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Iguodala with the bucket.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him. And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the basket by Boston. Green inside, working on Urebko.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the... Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one... And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake.
2K Sports pregame show.
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. But I had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the boss.
Baby, we make magic. Come home with a thug. Let's get cracking always. Well, baby, cause happen. She got the back seat, just a freak in the hopped in the tray just to let the top back and thank God for the day. Who gives a what a hater gotta say? I made a couple $1 million last year. Still in the streets, strapped with them things. She in love with a G, so she tatted my name. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. 10 black Maybachs back to back in the lane. I'ma make it rain, then I'ma make it back. You are just a lame little homie, that's a fact. Working with the police, acting like you know me. Fresh out of jail already in your
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. But I had a parking lot on smash.
Oh, say that.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music. We the best. Yeah. We taking over. Listen.
South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi on the
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now, you slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know.
starting at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 34, Pierce. At guard, 6'5" from Michigan, number 11, Jamal Crawford. The man in the middle, 6'11" from Texas A&M, number 6, DeAndre Jordan. And at forward, 6'10" from Oklahoma, number 32, Blake Griffin. At guard, 6 foot from Wake Forest, number 3, Chris Hall. Doc Rivers is the head coach for your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with a win. Right now, they're in to the season series of 2 games to none, looking to go for 3.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Rudy Gay is out there with Ben McLemore. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Bellinelli in at the shooting guard position. Rondo. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Rajon Rondo, guys, really needs to operate in a system that's point guard centric. He needs the ball to be effective. Pushing it, driving, dishing. When he has to play off the ball, that's when trouble starts.
And for Rondo, he's almost a throwback at the point, fearlessly taking it to the hole, getting knocked down, and getting right back up to fight another round. The thing maybe against him right now is what kind of guy influence. What is he like on a team, and how does he affect it?
That's a great point. And also nowadays in the NBA, there's more of a premium on shooting and spacing. So it's going to be up to Rondo to adjust to that new style. That's going to be the question. Can he make that transition?
Well said. Kings on D. Paul kicks to Griffin. And that one is stuffed right through.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
That's good.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses. Allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here's Paul. The dish to Crawford. From 18 feet away. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Earlier I spoke with George Karl. They've had a tough time against this team, losing both of their games against them this season. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You've got to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand. And so far, we haven't been able to do that. Guys, let's see if tonight's any different.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. It sounds like the most important number for them today is opposing shooting percentage.
As it should be. I mean, this is an opponent that can go through some very hot stretches with the ball. So they've got to do what they can to limit those opportunities.
Yeah, and from what Coach was saying, guys, I mean, he knows that. They should play some suffocating D today if he got his message across.
And that one's good, Griffin.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to Doris Burke for an update on Chris Paul. Doris?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the Clippers provided some information for us. He said he checked out that wrist, and fortunately, it looks like there's no long-term damage. If he misses a large number of games, you have to think it will have an effect on their chances of winning an NBA title this season. A tough break if that's how it turns out, guys.
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
Clock is at 3. Crawford kicks to Griffin. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Kings leading now by 4. Bellinelli for 3. Pierce with the rebound. Stolen by Gay. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got his first points of the night.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Paul outside. Inside. Here's Crawford. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Marco Bellinelli picks one.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Crawford. Bellinelli dishes to Rondo. Can't hit from 12.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but He needs to polish those chances off.
Here's Jordan. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Jordan's got his first 2 points.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. Rondo a screen on Jordan. Here's Cousins. No good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here is Paul. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Griffin. Uses both hands to slam it down.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
So it's Sacramento now. Rondo kicks to Bellinelli. Back to Rondo. And it's blocked by Jordan. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Screen by Cousins. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 5 on the clock. From the arc.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The drive by Paul. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
Here's Rondo. It's a 2-point differential. Feeds to Cousins. Shoots a fader, and that one's good.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to...
Oh, here's Paul. Pass to Jordan. That one a little long.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Side. Griffin on him. Now Bellinelli kicks it to Cousins. DeAndre Jordan outside. The shot is off. And the Kings going the other way now. Now here's Rondo. Passed again. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
And checking out the stats for Blake Griffin. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 22 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. And so I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Here's Paul after Darren Collison's bucket. Paul outside on the wing. Stevenson. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor. Clark as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
Here's Redick after Caron Butler's bucket. Paul passes to Jordan. Looking to end the run. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Now here's Paul after Darren Collison's miss. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. There's the pass to Jordan. On the wing, Stevenson. High shot from 10 feet out. Stevenson's got his first bucket in this one.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Kufis. Here's Anderson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Sacramento.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
If you look at Chris Paul, you're looking at a guy who really is the standard bearer of point guards. I mean, he can pass, he can score, he plays great defense. He also competes. But what makes him the floor general that all others are measured against, really the instincts and leadership.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Aldridge comes in for Jordan. And it's Smith in for Blake Griffin. The floater in deep. Collison drops it in. Collison's got his second basket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Aldridge with it. Defended by Kufis. And Stevenson kicks to Reddick. The drive by Paul. Clock at 4. 16 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Paul's got 6. Going back to Chris Paul, if you could build a point guard from scratch, Clark, he might be the model.
Yeah, I tell you what, you could do much worse than him, that's for sure. One of the very best. 6 times he's led the NBA in steals. Just an incredible all-around player. One of the greatest team leaders, I think, in the history of the league as well.
Over the last 2 seasons, he's led the league in assists. You're right. Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Cauley Stein's checked in. Now the feed to Smith. Baseline jumper. Again, Los Angeles. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Here's Collison. Can't get it to go. Good D by Stevenson. Here's Johnson. They get it back. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Tries again. Rebounded by Collison.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's 6 points for Collison.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Smith kicks to Aldridge. He got right to the cup using that screen.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year 26%, right around the middle of the road.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
The Kings making a switch here. Curry's checked in. "20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Collison against Redick. Outside Collison. That's good. Collison's got 8 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Kings on top. They're up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team, and you know, I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, you know, excelling in my role.
Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
Yeah, he is. He may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively, and really the thing of it is he's still learning and growing. He's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, J.J. Redick is out there with Crawford. Then there's Cole Aldrich. Then it's Smith. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Curry dishes to Casper. Up top, Cousins. Pass to Curry. Cousins with a screen on Redick. Now here's McLemore outside. But they get it back. Here's Caspi. Johnson with the block. Dishes it to Smith. Knocked away. Curry against Redick. Here's the screen. It's Crawford with the drive. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Mikelarry outside. Here's Caspi. Got a hand on it. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Redick with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it,
too.
Oh,
they do, yes, sir. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. He dishes it to Aldridge. Crawford outside. From 12 feet out. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Mikelarry, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Smith with the stuff.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you could see right there why he does.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And Redick is just an unbelievable three-point shooter. It's not just his volume, it's his pinpoint accuracy. By the end of last season, Redick was 40% from behind the arc for his career.
And for Redick, he knew what his NBA career would be like way back in 2005. Clark, I recall him saying, I think I'll be a role player like 80% of the players in the league. I don't expect to be a star. I'll just shoot. I'll be a team player.
Yeah, and he's exactly right. He was highly decorated in college, but every scout knew his strength was shooting the basketball, and J.J. knew it as well.
Gay can't get it to go.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris. Ball passes to Griffin. Outside, Pierce. Griffin attacking. Kicks it out to Crawford. Shoots the three. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. Now the dish to Rondo. Shoots from 12. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 6 points for Gay.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Paul kicks to Crawford. Releases. It's a good-looking shot from the wing. Crawford's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And they double up Gay. Rondo dishes to Cousins. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. There's the foul against the Clippers. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Pierce with a wide open look. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Rondo against Paul. Rondo passes to Cousins. Pulls it from the elbow. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. For DeMarcus Cousins, his numbers have been flat out phenomenal. I mean, just incredible. Sometimes hidden by the lack of what's around him in Sacramento, especially, Greg, when you compare last year's stats with other centers in the NBA.
Yeah, he's averaged nearly 5 points more per game than the next center. Top 3 in rebounding for all centers. This guy is the complete package down low.
And you see the way Blake Griffin plays. He is a force.
Very hard to contain him when he gets in close, just due to his strength and activity.
For Griffin and his ability to create contact close, he's been called a bull in a china shop, something that I think Clarkey embraces.
Yeah, I think he'd rather be the bull than the china in that situation because of his strength and physicality. And I think that's the right mentality to have as a power forward.
The drive by Paul. That's good. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Utah Jazz. Rondo against Paul. Feeds to Gay from 13, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Paul. He's got 8. He feeds it to Pierce. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the block, and it's Griffin getting it to go. Griffin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. They set the pick. Rondo kicks to Bellinelli. Rebound by the Clippers.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Paul. And it's Pierce in the corner. Goes up on the wing. Shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. In the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Stevenson's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Sacramento also making some changes. Butler comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Collison. 8 points for him. To the inside. Pierce with the steal. And stolen by Gay. Collison against Paul. Pass to Gay. Takes the 3. And Stevenson grabs the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Collison against Paul. And it's good. Paul's got 10 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now Collison. Butler in the corner. Sacramento again missing. Clippers leading by 7. Kicks it to Pierce. And he was... snap. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
When you're talking about the greatest clutch players ever, that list needs to include Paul Pierce. I mean, he slowed down a bit, no doubt, but don't let that fool you. If you give him any kind of look at the end of the game, he'll cut your heart out.
He hits the second from the line. Looking back at Paul Pierce's career, Clark, so many game winners. In 10 playoffs.
Yeah, you know, Shaq nicknamed him the Truth for a good reason. I mean, Pierce grew up in L.A. and reportedly dreamed of playing with the Lakers. Ironic that he instead became one of the Celtics' all-time greats.
It's taken away by Collison. He kicks it to Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Picked by Griffin. Paul kicks to Stevenson. And stolen by Cooper. Collison against Stevenson. Left side Collison. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The three-pointer, no good. Paul with the ball. Butler covering. Paul, no one around him. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Paul's got 12 points in the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And Jordan sends it back. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Pierce. Caspi, he's checked in for Sacramento. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Jordan sets the bid for Paul. On the wing, Stevenson passes it to Smith. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
There's the pick. Anderson outside. And for three, Collison. And he gets it to go. Collison's got 11.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They've struggled to connect from the perimeter.
Jordan inside. Koufos is there. Redick dishes to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. Almost, but it rolls out. Now here's Butler. The pass to Collison. The feed to Caspi. Butler from outside. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we wrap it.
Well, Karan, just a quick question before you head off to the locker room. What's the key strategy in a game like tonight's facing this type of team?
I mean, you just got to protect the paint. They got, great guys that's, on the perimeter knocking down shots. So, run them off the shots and, make them into facilitators and playmakers.
You guys certainly accomplished that, Karan. Thank you so much. Over to you guys.
All right, Doris, thank you.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, the shots were dropping for him. I mean, they was just dropping out of everywhere, dropping out the ceiling, dropping out the popcorn guy's man's hand, whatever. It didn't matter what the defense.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will...
The second half just about to get going here.
Looking at the game for Paul. 12 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
The second half is underway, and here's who George Karl's got on the floor. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's McLemore, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. Thinking about DeMarcus Cousins, Clark, when he was selected, people questioned whether he could stay out of trouble. Many doubted that, he could. But he has stayed clean really since day one.
Yeah, going back 5 years ago, a beat writer actually had the audacity to say he would end up in jail at some point. But Cousins has proved him and others wrong.
Paul goes in. Pierce kicks to Paul. Pocket 6 in the corner. It's Crawford. 16 feet away. That one wide left.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Rondo with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Screen by Cousins. Rondo kicks to Cousins. Drops in the layup for 2. Cousins has got 12 points in the game.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Paul. Inside, Crawford. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
And guys, you see how Rudy Gay just exploded last season in the second half. I mean, I think he felt at ease in George Karl's system. And I think that's one reason why you're starting to see just how good Rudy Gay can be.
Crawford with the ball. He's got 11. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
For a long time, critics have gotten on Gabe for his lack of efficiency, but he quieted some of those voices, Clark, last year with his play and stance.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, across the board, he made nice improvements, not only in his scoring, but also his ability to create shots for others.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rondo kicks to Cousins. The shot no good. Good D by Jordan.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And Bellinelli kicks to Rondo. Gabe passes to Rondo. In the corner, it's McLemore. Sacramento again missing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
You know, one of the things I think we forget about with Chris Paul is just how clutch he is as a player. I mean, hitting his go-ahead shot in Game 7 against the Spurs last postseason was a big reminder to everyone that this guy is clutch.
Cole Aldridge, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Rondo to stop the run. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gabe.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And talking about Paul and his ability to come up in the clutch, that Game 7 shot when he was playing injured against San Antonio, the defending champions, turned out to be the game-winning points. Remarkable play, remarkable series for him.
It was. You know, you could see him hobbling around out there and would have to miss games in that Rockets series, the first two, if I recall. But that series is what Paul is really all about, Kevin. He is a competitor, first and foremost.
Rebound by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
There's Crawford with the 3. Crawford missing again. The Kings trail by 7. Bellinelli dishes to Rondo. Inside. And Bellinelli kicks to Cousins. And he gets it to go. Cousins has got 14 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Rondo against Paul. Pass to Griffin. It's picked off. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. And he gets it to go. Now it's just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defenses better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Back to Griffin. Pierce kicks to Griffin. They double team Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Pierce for 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. That's 7 points for Paul Pierce.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 4. And here is Paul. He's got 14. Griffin against Cousins.
They double team
to get off a shot. Here's the open one. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Pierce has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Hook loose. Crawford.
Oh my God.
That time from Rondo. The Kings
No, he
trail by
did.
6. Bellinelli passes to Rondo. Back to Cousins. The Clippers grab the miss. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Rondo against Paul. Dishes it to Crawford. And it's good. Walk through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. So we'll see Jamal Crawford go to the line here. Marco Bellinelli pitching. Josh Smith, he's checked in for the Clippers. Redick comes in for Chris Paul. Then for the Kings, Hespe comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Collison against Redick. There's the dish to Bellinelli. And Aldridge sends it back. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. That's good. 19 points for Jamal Crawford. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Griffin is in.
Blake. Oh, come on.
Rebound by the Kings. Bellinelli's got his 4th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Collison. Drains it from beyond the arc. Collison's got 14.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Oh my God.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. Crawford's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
That man ankle's broke. Send him to the bench.
The Kings trail by 10. Outside Collison. Feeds to Bellinelli. The corner's off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that goal.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, one wonders why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for Los Angeles. The Kings also at the sub. Curry's checked in for Bellinelli. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey guys, well George Karl had some advice for the team in that last huddle. He said their plan was to run their offense through Collison. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And regarding Griffin's low block shot numbers, for some guys, they simply lack a certain field part for blocking shots.
Yeah, you know, there's something about the aptitude for shot blocking that sometimes is understated. Just because you're a high flyer in the front court doesn't mean you're going to block a lot of shots.
It's Crawford with the drive and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Now, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 13,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Crawford against Collison. He's at the pick. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 10 rebounds and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And Curry has it in the corner.
Wow.
The shot's good.
His name Curry. I already knew he was going to make that.
Collison's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing.
My
I mean,
God.
that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
I knew I was about to him.
Unloads from 13. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Darren Collison. Here's Reddick. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Johnson against Butler. Johnson dishes to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. The Kings trail by 7. Curry with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Curry kicks to Cousins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year. 78%, so not too bad.
Kufis checked in for Sacramento.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Stevenson drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Stevenson's got 6. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Reddick against Collison. Here's the screen. Here's Cousins. Another shot. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Kufis.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the small forward spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Paul kicks to Jordan. He feeds it to Griffin.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Rondo passes to Gay. And it's Rondo penetrating. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Here's Paul. The kick out to Pierce.
Oh, come on.
Out to the right wing.
Oh, man.
Nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pierce with a screen for Griffin.
Oh.
And Redick now top the key. Here's Jordan. Gay with the block. Here's Bellinelli. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, guys, Marco Bellinelli really hit his stride 2 seasons ago. He was way up across the board as a shooter and assist man. Even his rebounding had improved over his career averages. But then last year, he took a bit of a step back.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Costa Coops. Rondo against Paul.
Oh, man, come on.
And good as it rattles through the hoop. And the Clippers lead by 5. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to McLemore. And taken away by Paul.
Oh, my God. What you doing, Blake?
Back to Griffin. Oh, hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Excellent night from Griffin. He has 14 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He isn't giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Crawford's checked in. The Kings trail by 7. Rondo kicks to Bellinelli. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Oh, dumb behind.
And so he hits the technical free throw. You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package of the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
Rondo with the nice dish.
Clippers leading by 4. Intercept.
Oh, freaking. Why you wait to pass to that?
Bellinelli, defended by Paul. Rondo kicks to Gay, and there's the 3-second violation.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strength.
Pierce kicks to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets
Oh, block. What
and
the
no
hell?
doubt a lot of players can get in
I
there.
just looked at the man.
Like he
All right,
does at
gotcha.
times, and he does so much on the floor. It is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
Paul passes to Jordan. Right side Pierce.
Oh my God, what you doing, dude?
On the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Good D by Rondo. The Kings trail by 4. Gay right side. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Paul outside. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He kicks it to Pierce. Crawford outside. Pass to Griffin. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th.
Get him.
Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Crawford. Here's Cauley Stein, the stupendous finish in traffic.
I don't see how to.
And now, just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in the last game against the Heat.
Come on, man.
All Ball up top.
Yes.
He's covered by Rondo. And Paul gets it to go in. The Kings trail by 4. The drop by Rondo. Paulie stop. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Oh.
Just 4 to shoot.
What the
fuck?
Wide open.
Kings have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Gay sets the pick for Rondo. The pass to McLemore. There's the feed to Gay.
He made it.
Here's Paulie Stein. And
Jesus Christ,
he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds or putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Ball outside. Right side, Griffin. Crawford left side. Paulie Stein grabs the ball.
Freaking kidding me.
Chances, almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of work.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles Kings possession. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Paulie Stein. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Here's Crawford, and he makes good on the way. Crawford's got 27 points. And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And now, run up the court. Pierce pushing it up. Crawford's shot is good.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
6 to shoot. Screen by Cousins. Gay drop.
Damn.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Crawford left side. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Jordan. It's Crawford with the drive. Jordan kicks the ball.
Uh-oh.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead for Sacramento. They've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Gay dishes to Rondo. And that one goes long.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Oh, come on. Man, I did.
Ball passes to Crawford. Jordan the screen.
Oh, I hit that.
The Clippers keep it alive.
It's Blake.
Griffin can't get it to go in. The Kings trail by 6. Outside Rondo. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Been a real difficult
it's Blake.
game for them offensively. Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it.
And the Kings making a change here. Collison's out there. Andre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it.
And the shot is good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Ball kicks to Pierce. Picked by Griffin. Pass to Crawford. Shot clock at 6. No good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years without losing the athleticism. He's that rubbery, long-limbed athlete that transcends age. And so far, I've seen zero drop-off in his leaping ability and quickness. But no question, he's improved his hand IQ.
That's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Kings trail by 8. Down low, here's Cousins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And talking about DeAndre Jordan, he is displaying an energy level that many scouts wondered if he had. Let's face it, he underachieved a bit in his 1 year in college. He knows that. But when it's come to level, DeAndre has risen to the...
Gotta be DeMauro. Really needed a stop. Instead, they give up a triple on an open look.
Cousins. Soft touch off the glass. Al Paul. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Crawford outside.
Oh,
it's holding by Gay. Gay's got his 6th rebound on the night. Vicious to Cousins.
Go.
Jordan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pierce with it. Now defended by McLemore. Jordan the screen. Paul dishes to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock.
They're doubling.
Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Bellinelli passes it to Collison. There's the dish to Bellinelli. Gay outside.
That's a block. No, that's a block.
To 9 for 14.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Los Angeles has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Ball kicks to Pierce. Back to Paul. He gets Jordan on the wing.
Go, pass it to the wrong person. Fuck it.
Good work defensively. Collison with it. Chris Paul covering. Rudy Gay on the wing. Lets it go. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking. And Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. We're both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're losing by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
That's no brainer. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
So it's Sacramento. Here's Cauley Stein. No good there. So the Clippers with the win. some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Chris, we got to see Lob City in full effect here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page right now.
Exciting, man. It's exciting. You know, it's something good for the fans to be excited about. But at the end of the day, we got to win games.
It's always about that, Chris. Thank you. Kevin?
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jamal Crawford. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
What a performance by Jamal Crawford. I mean, this man has given you so many memorable moments over the years, and tonight was one of them. A multiple six-man award winner. He showed you why. If you give him the ball, spread the floor, you don't need anybody else out there.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels. Only 2 good levels to talk about. Man, in some games he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star. But not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. We're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, Arnie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Stop saying my catchphrase. Sorry, it's my catchphrase now. Comes with the suit. So the Real Boy Adventure, the song, was all that just to get my robot parts? Yeah. Why would I ever be human when I can have rocket foods? Rocket foods! Sorry, still working out some of the bugs. Now hi, prepare to... Don't hurt me. I'm just a weak little real boy. Just like that. Sorry, man. Put the lights on that. Now that's what I call a Real Boy Adventure! Clarence is back with 5 new episodes at 5 o'clock. What? Wait, I can explain. Just get Clarence away from me. 2, 3.
How'd you like to make a comic?
4.
Can you put the luggage in the other thing? Clarence!
I just want to make people laugh. Clarence, 5 new episodes, all next week at 5. DJ Khaled! Make a mistake, make a mad mistake, make a mistake is only make a mad mistake. You want to make up? Then you will be Adventures of Snake, the movie. Yeah? Vampires are loose in food. But remarkably, the stakes couldn't be higher. Don't miss the 2-hour special Adventures of the movie, Monday night at 6.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Tonight, two teams start fresh for the first game of the season. Both squads believing this will be a great year. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations.
Yeah, well, some people would say that
State Farm agents are there.
If you love saving money, and I know you do, you gotta get down here to Keto Orange Park. Used car savings galore. Check out their
reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there's certain teams saying,
I've made all that VC
we were last year
by playing Pro-Am and winning.
Really, I think we're in for it.
Pro-Am give you a lot of VC if you win. 1,000 a game.
With Mario Perillo, Mr. Italy, and Alitalia. You know that?
Remember my dad? He'd be proud that we've added custom-designed Italy vacations to our legendary escorted tours. While generations come and go, something never changes, like the quality and value that we provide on all our tours.
Call now for your free brochure at 800-324-4051. You can a free subscription to the Polo Travel Magazine. All in the next 30 minutes, and when you travel with us, get this free $100 travel card. Call 800-324-4051.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Chicago Bulls.
They need to fix that. He don't even have a high top no more.
The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder. They've got a nice head start on the season series, up 2 games to none.
They were just locked, really in a zone from a team defense standpoint. And nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
So here's Oklahoma City's.
Oh, come on.
National combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
For you, Stephanie. Thanks, friends. My prize-winning cupcakes are ready. Please have one. The cafe and supermarket from Lego Fresh.
And Chicago has possession.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business while all eyes are on the mega stars. And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
They just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big time play at the basket right there, fellas.
That was a nice replay. Kia. Westbrook can't get it to go. And it's
He finna do it. Oh, shit.
Chicago on defense. Here's Westbrook.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That one on Rose. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Come on, man. I was in the goal. That was a layup.
1:30 into this first quarter. Feeds it to Durant. Drops in the tray.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
Here's Durant. That one attack.
What the hell?
But drops in for him.
And I can't get the shot like that.
5 points so far. Rose dishes to Dunley. The feed to Noah. He kicks to Dunley. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Dunleavy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, man. Come on.
Ferguson quote on Westbrook, they play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Rose kicks to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
We're really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in this game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And he's good on the second. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Outside Rose, uncovered, and he drops that one in.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
The Thunder leading by 3. To the paint, here's Ibaka. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Y'all can't do no defense.
Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with Coach Billy.
Go.
One player he said he's worried about in this game is Pau Gasol. He said with his length and touch, it's really hard to bother that shot. We're going to try to be physical with him, body him up early, and deny him position. And guys, that's what a lot of teams try with Gasol. Really battle through contact. We'll see how it works.
Thank you, Doris. Rose against Westbrook. To the inside. Stolen by Noah. Here we go, one-on-one. Outside Rose for the 3. And the shot is good. Rose has got 5 points so far.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
There's the screen. Westbrook drives in.
Block.
And lots of contact.
I didn't say, man, what a foul.
That one on Rose.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Here's Dunleavy, and so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2. Greg, in the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing innovation basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts, other guys who make things happen. And Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times. You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Gasol kicks to Butler. And it's blocked by
what the hell?
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Gasol with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, my God.
He's been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
That's good.
All right, this is ridiculous.
And it's 8 points for Russell Westbrook. Bulls trail by 4. Right side Rose. The kick outside to Butler.
What the fuck?
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Westbrook, a screen on Butler. Rose with the double team. Tries it from 19.
That's a miss.
Westbrook missing again.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what he was thinking
All right,
there.
this game is ridiculous.
Just a terrible shot.
Right side Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Shit is ridiculous.
And that's now 9 points for Kevin Durant. One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now in a mission to get back to that level, and Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
And it's Rose penetrating.
No, that's Rose. Okay.
Rose has got his third bucket of the night.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
Now here's Waiters.
Okay.
It's stolen by Dunleavy.
Go, go, go. Pass it around.
3-on-3 break.
Hard.
Tipped away. Well, they're passing to Gasol. He dishes it to Dunleavy.
Hit that bit. Oh, my God.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the
block. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays
oh, come on.
Like
that's got to be in.
On the road.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Let's go, man. That's Derrick Rose, bro. Let's go.
10 points for him. Screen by Ibaka. Beyond the arc. Westbrook with the bucket.
Damn.
Westbrook's got 13 points.
His shooting has been outstanding.
For real.
One of the reasons they're up in this game.
Fuck, I'm hitting that bit too.
Nobody around. It's rebounded.
Nobody around.
It's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Cantor sets the pick for Durant.
Go, 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 go.
He's got 9.
Fuck it. Hit that bit, bro. Oh my God. Wow. Open shot.
Rebounds now tonight.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
What's the problem?
I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Rose. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Rose kicks it to Noah. Stolen by Cantor. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Dallas. No one near him. Will not go. This is off the
Ain't nobody with this shot.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Rose. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Chicago making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Heinrich in for Derrick Rose. The Thunder also changing it up. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Heinrich kicks to Mirotic. Left side Gibson.
Come on, hit that.
Back to Mirotic.
Oh, good. Hit that.
Here's Heinrich. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Heinrich's got his first 2 points of the night. Augustine against Heinrich. Augustine dishes to Collison. Outside Durant. Pass to Augustine.
Nope, nope.
No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 3. Three-pointer, Butler.
What the fuck?
Passes to Butler. Heinrich outside.
What's wrong?
The pass to Mirotic. Back to Heinrich. Lock at 6. Back to Mirotic. From downtown. That's good.
Thank you, Jesus.
Mirotic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Again, Durant missing.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Butler from outside. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. And it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Oh, no. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Chicago making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Kyle Singler's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Cantor drops them both. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, hit that.
The offensive rebound.
Somebody gonna hit.
Is a wide open look.
Somebody gonna hit.
Passes to Brooks. And
somebody gonna hit.
Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Now here is Augustine. Lets it go from deep. No luck. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls out front. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls. I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago
he didn't even talk.
Was great. Clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates, Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. It's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Heinrich and Butler at the 2 and 3. Taj Gibson is out there at Mirotic, and it's Brooks in at the 1 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Good. Brooks has got the lead. Back up to 3 now for Chicago.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
And that one's good. Augustine's got his first bucket of the night.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win a game.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Brooks has got the ball. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brooks has got 6 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here is Singler, defended by Dunleavy, and Adams kicks to Roberson. Collison dishes to Singler, just 4 to shoot. 18 feet out, shot is off. And in Chicago the other way, at the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. That's good. And it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard? This guy is unbelievable. That's a layup for him.
Collison with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Hoverson. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Joakim Noah's checked in for Chicago. Rose comes in for Kirk Heinrich. And then for Oklahoma City, Serge Ibaka. He's checked in for Collins.
What the hell?
Durant comes in for Singler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Noah the screen. Here's Rose. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Why? What was I thinking?
Rose has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Hold up. Where my phone at?
Work on it. Moving on. The singing of that weird song no one knows the words to. Okay, Titans. No one knows the words, dude. Well, I do. Now sit back and listen to these bittersweet lyrics.
Hey, get up and look for my phone.